Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast where leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women learn the essentials and human skills of the strenuous life.
Hello, everybody. Jimi Hendrix here. A lot of this is going to be kind of an interactive podcast thing. I'll put on between me and JR. The podcast series is going to be called A Gentleman and a Scholar. And so now I turn things over to my good friend, JR. I'm going to do a little description of my little altar here, Jimmy. How does a man born with legal blindness, multiple birth defects, labeled mentally challenged, parents told that he would not live alone, he receives his first Excellence in Speech Award at age 14, growing up in a rough and tumble oil community. His birth father could never accept that he was blind. But he learned to work a lot smarter and be a lot smarter. In dealing with his adversity, he dove into books like you wouldn't believe. Books was like his safety net, particularly anything about history and politics. So it's like, there you go. Now, there was a hurricane of adversity that came to his life. You'd seem to think it would drive a normal man insane. But there's something about a testament of meaning to a person's name. The school district, the state experts, they said, this kid is mentally challenged, a slow learner, lives in a fantasy world. Go ahead. Save everybody the trouble. Institutionalize him. You know something? My help. People gonna know his name. Thank you, JR. Being a gentleman and a scholar means that you need to be determined. That you are going to make something of yourself. Despite all the adversity, you know that you have to be there on top. When he was less than 2 years old, his father broke up the marriage. He was such a sickly child. His mama sat there many times in the hospital at his bedside when he was so scared. But he learned to adapt and adjust quick. He had an uncle that was the same age as him, who taught him how to fight, taught him how to have some determination. You have to have some determination to get rid of the labels that's going on in this degenerate culture. He was labeled mentally challenged, socially, emotionally, and mentally immature, therefore unfit for college. But he knew all that stuff was BS, because he had a hard-working granddad that was determined that people was going to know differently. 14 years old, He's observing his granddad and his business and everything. Reading books every weekend. Most kids are out playing things and hanging out with friends. Led to one thing. August of 1994. His parents took him to enroll at Texas Tech University to begin to become a new man. There comes a time when our degenerate culture rejects your ideas, that you realize that you've progressed as far as you can with certain settings and certain peoples, that you have to move on and become a scholar. Okay? Become a scholar and a gentleman. Or, for you ladies, scholar and a lady. And some people might say, well, Jimmy, that's sexist. No. Because in my world, we hold the ladies higher on the pedestals. We men are held more accountable. How about pineapples? Just how it is. Let me tell you something about Jimmy. He can't make anybody proud. The degenerate culture don't want him. Well, that's too late. Because you know something? He's coming for them. Being a gentleman and a scholar means you hold to some of the traditional ideas. But you also open up to new ideas. This degenerate culture doesn't have an open mind. Doesn't want to agree to disagree. Doesn't want to play fair. How about we take it with that little critter that is in charge of it? Let's just kick that critter out, JR. His parents pull him up into the Texas Tech campus that morning of the 21st of August of 1994. You should see you should see the smile on that kid's face, the excitement, the anticipation. He finally got there. It was a scary time, but I had to learn to adopt fast. The thing is, don't make friends with the degenerate culture, the labels, the stereotypes. That stuff kind of drives me and JR crazy. Be with the ones that care about you. They don't want to see you succeed. Those that love you for who you are, but at the same time, they expect you to go higher. Have the mindset of an eagle. Because an eagle would rather fly so low than to fly so low. Our degenerate culture has a low-grade view of what success really is. Hate to say that. They care more about what some degenerate celebrity is going to say on social media. Being developing themselves, let me tell you something. That's one thing that's going to make me very angry. Let me ask you something. I want you to sink this into your soul now. Listen to me. I'm going to ask you this. And you're going to have to accept it. Do you have what it takes to be a gentleman and a scholar? Do you have what it takes to be a success? Do you? Well, I can certainly hope so. I can certainly hope so. We all can hope so. Let me tell you something. But it's not just a hope so hope. No, listen to me. It's a no so hope. Listen to me. This world loves to play with this degenerate culture. Loves to play party pooper games on your ideas, and make us into damn cookie cutters. You don't have to play along with that. All right? Let me tell you something. There's lots of things that we can do, and you know that. But you're going to have a little discipline and determination to be, you guys out there, to be successful gentlemen and scholar. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio family. Until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. It's J.R. Hendricks saying until next time. Create, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you. Remember this, bottom of my heart, I, J.R., really, 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 really love you. God bless you and have a blessed day. Have a happy new year.